Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing it's somewhat a story time, but it's kind of what happened today. Hang on. Hang on, I want to make sure this, no, I had it, okay, there we go. Make sure it's locked so it can't like do that blinking thing. So right now, there's kind of stuff going on in the house. Well, not in the house, not yet, but there's going to. So me and my stepmother had an argument over text, and now I'm kind of worried it's going to spiral into something it never should have been. So I'm going to ask you guys for your thoughts at the end of the video, but first I wrote them down because I use my phone to film so I can't just look. But I wrote down the exact messages, and I'm going to read them to you. And I'm going to tell you what happened after and what I think is going to happen later on that I'm not really looking forward to. And then I'll ask you guys what you think, who you think's in the wrong, that sort of stuff. And I can admit that I was wrong for what I said in the text messages. I was mad and I was taking out anger through them, and I think that's kind of what started it, but I just feel like what Joyce did after was like worse. But anyways, let's get into it. I'm gonna read them. So Joyce said, "Hey, turn off the kitchen lights, please." I guess I left them on. No one's ever asked me to like turn them off when I was done before, so I was like, OMG, fine, because I had just been down there. My dad asked me to do something, so I don't know, I was a bit aggravated, and testing really made me mad. I don't know why. I did really good on it, but like it makes me tired. And then I did it, and then Joyce said, "You need to turn it off when you're done downstairs." Like, okay. I mean, no one's ever told me that, but okay. And then I said, "I don't need a lecture, I just turned it off." I understand why Joyce might not like me saying that, because, I mean, I'd be like, I don't need a lecture, but like, I don't. Like, are we forgetting I'm 15? I don't need a lecture on turning off the lights. Just tell me to do it and I'll do it. Like, come on. And then she was like, "Okay, well, I'll just let your dad know you gave me a bunch of mouth." I don't think what I said was a bunch of mouth. That was a little mouth. Like, when she gets home, she's gonna hear a bunch of mouth, and I'll explain why in a minute. And then I was like, "Do it then." Again, sassy, but like, do it then. See if I care. But what happened after? Whew, this is what gets me. So, afterwards, I was listening to music and I get texts on Roblox. That's how Lacey texts me. And she suddenly started saying, like, stuff about, like, me having a big mouth. She said, "Get out of the room," basically, because she does that when she gets mad. She likes to get out and stuff like that. But, like, the only way that she would be saying stuff is if Joyce was telling her that. Joyce is telling her daughter and someone who I share a room with, who's like a sister to me, that I'm a brat and that I'm like pretty much bad. That really pisses me off. Cause like, you're not going to go and talk about me like that, especially not to Lacey. Like, what are you thinking? And you're gonna convince my dad that I'm in the wrong, and I know it's gonna work too. It's annoying. Like, this is what I think is gonna happen after. She's gonna tell my dad her side of the story, and then he's gonna take her side like he always does. Like, he's gonna hear me out. Like, I don't care. He's not gonna talk over me. He's not gonna explain why Joyce can be excused. No. He's going to hear me out. I'm going to explain to him what's going on. I'm not taking this. I am not. I mean, I get some of the stuff I said was bratty and a bit wrong, but like, that doesn't excuse what Joyce is doing. think it does. I don't think I'm the one in the wrong here. I think she's overreacting. She's being petty and cruel. And I hate that my dad always takes her side because, honestly, in my opinion, like, I'm not always wrong. They think that I'm always the problem, but it's not just me. It's partially me. I can admit that, but it's not just me. It's her too. Why can't they accept that? Honestly, guys, I'm ranting a lot right now, but that's just because this is years of having to deal with Joyce doing petty stuff, and it always being me who's the problem. I mean, what am I gonna do? Like, that's what I'm gonna ask you guys. What should I do? Like, what can I do? I'm the teenager. I mean, the teenager's never right. It's always the adults. Huh? That's their mentality. The adults always have to be right. It can never be me. I'm done. I'm just done. I don't like her at all. And now Lacey's going to hate me for the entire night, and I'm going to have to listen to her complain all night. And I'm going to have to deal with my dad taking her side again. Unless possibly, hopefully, I can convince him that it's not me. At least not this time. I just think my head's a little low. Honestly, guys, I just want your insight. Like, honestly, the first thing I want to ask is, who do you think is wrong? Because if I am wrong, then I would really appreciate someone to tell me that. Like, you can if you want. Like, I'm not going to, like, hate on you or bully you or say, like, something nasty as a reply if you say I'm wrong. I can take that and I can reflect and think that maybe this was me. But most of me doesn't think it is, but maybe I need a rude awakening, or maybe I'm right and Joyce is just being a petty... I'm not going to cuss on here, guys. I'm not going to use that language. And the second thing I'm going to ask is, what should I do in the future with these situations? Like, should I write down the text messages? Should I just show them? Wait, no, I shouldn't. Never mind. I should show the text messages to my dad. Show stuff like that. Like, tell him exactly what I said. Like, I should write it down. I need to, like... I just need to know what to do. Because I'm done. Anyways, that is all for today. Like this video, turn on your notification bell, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys!